Morning. Well, that wasn't a great night's sleep, but it's not a problem. I mean, what's even worse is, for the benefits of this, I had to get up before 7 o'clock, set the clock up, which didn't even light up. Yeah, I can't really be asked to try and do it all again. The things you do, the illusions of video. It's not even a real alarm tone. I put that in editing. But it's the morning. We've got some stuff planned today. I'll fill you in about it later on. I'm sorry that I haven't made any videos lately, but I will explain all of that in a bit. But first I've got to get up and I've got to put the van out of nighttime mode. So yeah, I'll catch you in a minute. I'll grab a coffee in a minute, I think. One of the problems I'm having... Take two. One of the problems I'm having is, I'll explain about it all later on, but I've got an issue with... I've got an issue with gas. Since they started doing away with the littler bottles, I've really struggled to find any gas, so I'm going to be getting rid of my gas at the minute. I've been using one of those little stoves, but I'll show you that in a bit. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie, but just one of them things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my inverter. I'm going to keep the one I've got because it's brilliant. It actually charges everything perfectly well, but I am going to upgrade to a pure sine inverter so that I can have I've actually got an induction hob, but the induction hob doesn't work with the modified sine wave. But I've got some things going on today. I'll explain where I've been later on in this video, but first of all, I'm going to head over to Newquay because there's a new shop in Newquay that I'm really keen to go and have a look at and buy some of their produce. But I'll fill you in more about that in a minute. So let's go to Newquay. Now, usually I don't head to Newquay, especially when Boardmasters is on, but there's somewhere I wanted to check out. I think I know where it is. I'm not 100% sure. Killer Court Retail Quarter. Quite excited about this. There it is. Look at that. 20 odd years ago I fell asleep there. Burnt really badly. Marsh are a Cornish family-run, family-operated business. They started in their back garden, just grown some bits and pieces, some lion's mane, some oysters, some pink oysters, some shiitakes. You can still get all of those, but now they've expanded their range to different powders and different capsules. The knowledge that they've got is fantastic. If you're into your mushrooms, get yourselves down there. If you're just discovering them, you couldn't go to a better place for knowledge, help and information. Awesome. Let's get back to the van and cook them up because I am hungry. Alright, let's have a look. Right, okay, so before I do tell you all the bits and pieces that I bought here, I just wanted to say that I'm not sponsored or anything by Marsh in Cornwall. I'm just a big fan of what they do, so in any way that I can, I just wanted to show a little bit of support for a family-run business who are making fresh-grown gourmet mushrooms, medicinal mushrooms. You can get powders, you can get capsules in there, you can get grow kits. Cheers, mate. Get grow kits, You get all sorts of bits and pieces. They've got great knowledge, and it's a family-run business in Cornwall. And I'm such a big fan of that. I'm such a big fan of mushrooms in general, and I think that mushrooms need to be used more, discovered more. People need to be looking into them more. And if you don't like mushrooms, try and find a way to enjoy them, because the medicinal benefits of mushrooms are getting more and more understood as time goes on. I just wanted to get that bit out of the way. This is not an advert at all. It's just, I'm quite passionate about it, as you can probably tell. So I just thought I'd let you know. But with that said, welcome back properly to the channel. It's been a long time since I made a video, and there's several reasons for that. The main one being Jet's health has taken a bit of a nosedive. So I've jacked in work. I don't work full time anymore, so I can better help Jet. So I can better help Jet, and I can help look after her son, especially being a 6 weeks holiday. Doing a little bit of work here and there just to try to make a little bit of money to tide me over, but it's been quite a tiring and difficult few months. So I haven't really had my heart in the YouTube game, if I'm honest. I didn't want to put videos out where I was just going through the motions, so I didn't bother. And but I do appreciate you sticking around. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Ads. This is Kernomads. Kerno as in Cornwall, Nomad as in lives in a van, and Ads because that's me. But that's yeah, welcome along, welcome back, whichever one it is, and I'm grateful to have you here. I'm going to show you what I bought from Mush Love in a minute. Before I do, I just wanted to say that I'm not going to discuss Jet's condition too much in this part of the video. If you do not want to know more, if you do want to know more about it, you can check out her socials, and in the description I'm going to leave a link to her GoFundMe, which pretty much sums up exactly what's going on. And yeah, so that's where I am with that at the moment. This is the exciting bit. First things first, cracking little bag. Look at that. I will never use that. I've got no idea what I'll use that for. I'll probably put fruit in it or veg in it and I'll hang it somewhere. But it's a cracking little bag, so we're going to have that. I got some of my favourites. I've actually had a punnet of their mushrooms before, and I had a mixed load of pink oysters. Some shiitake was in there, but I really like the oysters. So this time I've gone for a whole punnet of oyster mushrooms. Smell amazing. And just to try, for the first time ever for me, I'm trying some lion's mane mushroom. I don't know if anybody's ever tried lion's mane mushroom, but apparently the medicinal benefits is really good for your brain. It actually repairs neural pathways and neurotransmitters. It's really good for your head, and apparently delicious. Vegans use it as a replacement for crab meat, things like that. But for me today, I'm just going to be putting bits of all of these mushrooms into the pan and trying to make some sort of very basic, knowing me, tagliatelle. But yeah, I also got some cordyceps powder. I've been using a lot of powders from there lately as well, actually, and from Regenerate Wellbeing, but I'll put links to both of their socials in the description. Got some little stickers. I'll find somewhere good for those. But yeah, let's try and get something cooked, shall we? Right, just a flex. So I have water in the van now. What I'm going to do, just to get this tagliatelle cooking, I want to get that, make sure that that's cooked. But look. Oh yeah. Now that might be a small thing to most people, but that's a huge deal for me. Especially knowing what I went through trying to get the bloody thing working. Cool. First I'm going to prepare all these bits and pieces. You probably get bored of that. So, going to chop up an onion. Chop up a little bit of this. This is the lion's mane. Now I've never even seen inside lion's mane. Looks incredible. I'm going to cut up, I'm going to have a fair bit of mushroom in my tagliatelle, I think. Oh, the inside of it is crazy. It looks kind of like cauliflower-ish. And then these bad boys. These are oyster mushrooms, and these are homegrown, hand-grown, homegrown, family-owned. You can't get better than that. This is what you want from your food, isn't it? These bits, the stem part, still stays really firm after it's been fried, and I personally find that my favourite. It's a little bit like a vegetarian calamari, if you like. Let's get some tagliatelle on the go. I said, this is going to be a very, very basic meal. I'm literally going to do, it's essentially just mushrooms and pasta, isn't it? Let's be honest. Got a special tool for the pasta? Whoever uses that. Never used it. So yeah, I'm literally just cooking this through a little bit because I don't know that it's going to cook in my sauce as well as I wanted it to. Anyone who's anyone in a van will know what it's like cooking on one of these little gas stoves. I've actually got more used to it over the last few weeks since running out of gas. So that's that. I'm a bit nervous now about the size of the bowl, gotta be honest. Before anybody starts getting their head up their ass, that was just water. Right, let's just turn the gas back on. Vital ingredient. A little bit of butter. Probably not a little bit of butter, but who really cares? Not me. Like to get that right the way around the wok. Sweat down some mushrooms, some onion. Get the mushrooms in there. Lazy garlic. Drop a bit of that in there. I wish you could smell it. It smells amazing. Then I'm going to add a bit of the old creme fraiche, as subtly as I can. That's probably way too much. Lucky I like creme fraiche. Ah, that looks fine. That looks fine to me. I'll just let that cook in a little second. Dash that in. I left it a bit big, but I quite like it, to be honest. I'm going to go back in with the tagliatelle. Starting to think I could have got away with way more mushroom, but my bowl's probably not big enough. That's done. Get some big bits of mushroom if I can. I honestly don't think it gets more simple than that. I genuinely don't. But I'm going to try. It's a bit of the brain food. It's a bit of lion's mane mushroom. That's an amazing texture. I can see why people cook with that all the time. Oh, that's amazing. So yeah, simple as that, really. Just chop your parsley up a little bit more. Give my best advice. So, dishes are done, everything else is sorted. That was delicious, absolutely outstanding. I can't wait to do that again at some point, but got something else planned now. We're gonna go pick Jet up and head out, so I'll see you soon. Got a big surprise. It might not be a surprise. Depending on what the thumbnail is, it'll be a surprise. Yeah. Okay, so I've been and changed my t-shirt, picked up Jet. Say hi. Hi. Oh, got the camera. I was obviously stationary there for that bit. Right, the next part of today I wouldn't say it was on your bucket list, really, was it? It's something that we're going to go and do, something that Jet didn't know she wanted to do until somebody else gave her the opportunity to do it, and now she's quite keen. So we're heading down to Land's End.
Yep.
So we're driving down to Land's End now. We've got Jet's car because the traffic is horrendous, and we didn't really want to get caught up in all the traffic in the van. So yeah, we'll see you when we get to Land's End. So in true Cornwall style, we were stuck in traffic all the way down, literally all the way down. Aren't we not allowed to record places?
I'm not allowed to record walking to and from the helicopter.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that give that away anyway, didn't it? Got a new whip. I'm pretending I'm not nervous. How are you feeling?
It's not one of those that I wouldn't chicken out with this sort of thing, but I'm a bit more nervous looking at it now I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. But
I'm fine.
You'll be alright. You'll be alright. She doesn't know I'm flying it yet. There's some like heavy rules on where you can record and where you can't. We're not allowed to record going to the helicopter. So I'm going to put this in my pocket. Hopefully they don't frisk me and I can whip it out again.
Yeah, you need to film a first experience on a helicopter.
Yeah. We'll be alright, won't we?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I am, yeah.
I'm not even in the slightest bit nervous.
I know, yeah, Tommy did say that.
I'm hoping they'll offer one of us to sit in the front, and I'm hoping that she will, because I think it'll be good. She's a bit nervous. Right, just before my battery runs out. It was really good, the views are amazing. I'd highly recommend it. So that's one of your bucket list done.
Yeah.
That you didn't even know was on your bucket list. Are you glad that it was?
Yeah.
Now we got to drive back through traffic all the way back up. Big smiles on our faces though. What a day. Right, so I appreciate your patience, and I know it's taken ages to get this video up, but as you can probably appreciate, there's been very good reason for it. I'm going to leave a link in the description to Jet's Just Giving page. That's not a hint for anybody to just give, but it does give you more information about what's been going on and things like that, just so everyone can catch up. And we are going to be doing some more bits and pieces. Not all of it is going to be for YouTube. Some of it will just be for Jet. Like I said, cheers for sticking around. Thanks for subscribing if you have. If you haven't, doesn't matter. It's up to you. I'd appreciate it though. That would be great. And I'll see you in the next video. That one should be up soon. Take care, love you, bye.